This is The Longing of Lone Wolves, Book 1 in the Fae Guardian series, written by Lana Pecherczyk, narrated by Zachary Johnson and Amy Landon.
Chapter 1. Clarke O'Leary woke up yawning. Then the tang of sulfur burned her nose and she sneezed, jolting with a splash. A splash? She opened her eyes and blinked until everything came into focus. She lay in shallow, warm water. Icy air bit her nose. Tall, snow-tipped fir trees crowded her on one side, and on the other, clear blue sky. Blue sky. The shock of it slammed through her. Where the hell am I? Because it wasn't Vegas. At least not the one she knew, with the scorched sky and nuclear winter. That Vegas had been quarantined, half underground and isolated in the futile hope of avoiding radiation drifting across the continent. Clarke jackknifed up and grasped her head at the giddy onslaught. Her stomach revolted, and she leaned to the side to vomit something thick, dark, and sluggish. Gross. Moving her eyes hurt. God, everything hurt. Shifting away from her mess, her fingers hit something rough underwater, smooth and curved. She pulled out an oxidized Coke can. The letter C had been carved into the aluminum. It was just like the can she had drunk from last night, but old and in water, in the middle of nowhere. A growing sense of doom settled in her stomach. She noticed more odd things. The metal on her watch had deteriorated, and a network of rust covered her bracelet's brittle charms. She fumbled about the shore, searching for more evidence of what, she wasn't sure, but all she came across was more mud, more strange sulfur-smelling water, and more throat-tightening panic. Where was she? Why was she there? She jammed the heels of her palms into her eye sockets. Calm down, Clarke. Think. Scrambling back in time, she tried to conjure the last thing she remembered. The long sleep, waking in water, but her brain was as sluggish as the surrounding lake. Tiny warm waves lapped against her legs in a soothing way, as if to say, "It's okay. Don't stress. You are where you're meant to be." Think! She had to reach further back than that, back to before the sleep. To yesterday. To the end of the world.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?